Today's notes are angles of elevation and depression notes in practice. Angles of elevation, the angles between the horizontal and the line of sight to an object when looking up. So we have this line here, we'll label line of sight. This is called here the angle of elevation. And down here we have the horizontal line. In angles of depression, that's where the angle of the horizontal and the line of sight to an object when looking down. So we have the horizontal line and we have the angle of depression. And the line of sight. So you will usually be given two of the following three pieces of necessary information needed to set up your problem, and then you'll have to use a trig ratio to solve for the third element of the situation. So how far from the object the viewer is, what the altitude is from the ground to the object, what the angle is between the horizontal line and the line of sight, whether that's angle of elevation or depression. Then we have this procedure, 4 steps. Draw a picture of the situation. Number 2, label all of the information on your picture. And number 3, determine, based on the angle and sides that you have labeled, which trig ratio you are using. And finally, set up and solve your trig ratio. Let's take a look at a couple of examples here. We have this first example, a hiker is standing 220 feet from the base of a hill, and the angle of elevation from where he is standing to the top of the hill is 29 degrees. So the picture's already drawn for us, but we're going to go ahead and fill in that angle measure. And how tall is the hill is the question. And then we have 220 feet from the base of the hill. So there's your two pieces of information. So just like in our notes yesterday, we're given 2 pieces and we need to find the third piece. So we first need to decide, given these pieces of information, which trig ratio should we use. And a helpful hint is in relationship to this angle here, we have given information is the adjacent side, and the information we need is the opposite side. So O and A go with TOA, tangent. So the tangent of 29 degrees is going to be equal to x over 220. When we solve this, we'll have to multiply both sides by 220. 220. So x will be equal to, I'm going to come back up around, 220 tan of 29. And that's going to equal 121.9 feet, 95. So there's your first example. Go ahead and try the next one on your own, and then I'll have another video that you can catch up on to double check.